Hey there, everybody. I am King 5 meteorologist Leah Pezzetti. It is Saturday, January 24th, just after 6 p.m. My goodness, the weekend has been off to a really beautiful start, especially in the afternoon. Cold, though, and that's the big story of this weekend, and that will continue into Sunday as well. So, cold temperatures for now. And the other big headline that we're watching this upcoming week is incoming rain chances, something we haven't seen for weeks now, essentially, right on the cusp of breaking some records for this dry January weather. So, a lot to talk about in this extended forecast. Let us jump right in. I want to point out that as we watch a couple things, yes, important things, cold weather that could create some health risks and rain chances as well in this dry weather, we are mild compared to the rest of the country. This is what we're seeing. Satellite and radar imagery and our watches, warnings, and advisories are turned on as well. You can see that this massive winter storm stretches from the south all the way up to the northeast. A massive portion, half of the country essentially, is being impacted from this storm. We're talking ice. All of that pink is ice. We're talking snow. It is very impactful. So in the Northwest, it is a much different story. We are keeping an eye on these cold temperatures, but overall, all things considered, we are the calm part of the country right now. So we do have a cold weather advisory that's been issued, and this shows you that it goes all the way from Everett to the north, down I-5 into Oregon, and then around the Portland area as well into western Oregon. A closer look at that. This was in place for Saturday morning as well, and it's been issued again for Sunday morning from the National Weather Service. This is because of those lows in the low 20s, widespread temperatures in the 20s. Frostbite, hypothermia are absolutely likely if you are exposed and not prepared for this cold weather. So please keep that in mind as we head into Sunday morning. It is going to be equally as cold. So to put it into perspective, this is what we woke up to on Saturday morning. These are our observed lows. Temperatures were in the 20s, even teens. Olympia got down to 18 degrees. So frigid temperatures on Saturday morning, and we are going to do it again Sunday morning. This is what we're expecting to wake up to. I would not be surprised if we see some teens down around South Sound once again, but low to mid 20s across Puget Sound, across the Olympic Peninsula, teens for our higher elevation, 20s for the eastern slopes of the Cascades as well. It is downright cold once again on Sunday morning. Look at Monday morning. So we're taking a step forward from Sunday into Monday. Monday morning, it is still going to be cold. We will still see temperatures in the sub-freezing threshold, but we're welcoming back some low 30s as opposed to widespread 20s. So a little bit warmer, still sub-freezing, but then into Tuesday morning is when we'll start to see that really rebound. So you see that here as we take a look at the next couple of days. 20s for Sunday morning, low 30s for Monday morning, mid 30s Tuesday morning, upper 30s Wednesday morning. So our lows are going to rebound back to normal threshold. Keep in mind, the average low temperature for this time of the year is 38 degrees at SeaTac. And then same thing for our highs. Average highs are the upper 40s. We've been well below average for low 40s observed this last couple days. And we will be warming back up to around and even just above our average highs as we head into midweek this week. So of course, I know many people are looking forward to the playoff game. Will the Seahawks make it to the Super Bowl? If you are going to participate in any playoff fun, any football fun on Sunday, please bundle up. It's going to be cold in the morning if you're getting your fun started early or if you plan on staying out late. Temperatures around freezing as we bookend the days. So just bundle up. It'll be gorgeous during the game. We'll have nice clear skies, sunshine, some fair weather passing clouds, upper level clouds that will make for a beautiful sunset on Sunday, but it's going to be cold. So bundle up if you are heading out to the game. And by the way, during the game, we'll see the sunset. Of course, the game is at 3:30 p.m. Sunset on Sunday. It's our first 5 p.m. sunset of the year. So we have a lot to celebrate there. Hopefully we're celebrating a Seahawks win as well. Here's a look at our highs for Sunday, mostly in those low 30s, but look at that. Olympia may not even escape the 30s, even at the warmest point of the day. Okay, so that's temperatures. Temperatures are staying cold on Sunday, and then they'll slowly start to rebound into midweek. Let's talk about the dry weather. Of course, sunshine is gorgeous. We love it. It's beautiful. It's so nice to get sun just for, mental health. But as we talk about precipitation, we have to acknowledge the elephant in the room. We need snow. We need rain, and we're not getting it. As of Saturday, it is the 12th day in a row of no rain at SeaTac, which is our official gauge for rain for the region. It's when we have a large data set, it's best to use that large data set of historic data and current data. A lot of observations come into that airport, so that is a great metric for using as our official data set. We have not seen rain since the 12th of January, where we saw about 0.2 of an inch of rain. The record for dry weather in January, the longest dry spell we've seen in the month of January, was 15 days straight of no measurable rain. That's 1/100th of an inch of rain. And that was set in 1963. So right now, we are at day 12 as of Saturday. As we head into the next couple of days, models are actually changing and showing a better chance for rain. So will that record be broken? Saturday's day 12, Sunday day 13, Monday day 14, Tuesday, day 15. So that would tie the record. If we do not see rain at SeaTac through Tuesday, that will tie that record. You can see that little bit of rain there on Monday. I'll show you that in just a moment on Futurecast. But basically, we have some light showers moving in on Monday. Looks like a little convergence zone sets up. I don't think it'll make it as far south as SeaTac, but there is that precipitation that moves in. I doubt that'll break the record, though. But if we did see it on Monday, that would mean we don't tie the record. So if we don't, we stay dry on Tuesday. Wednesday actually does look like we're seeing a better chance for rain. When I looked at this run 24 hours ago, it was showing no indication of precipitation, but that has changed at this point. Models are still in a little bit of disagreement, so we'll keep an eye on it, but it does look like rain chances are increasing into mid and the end of the week. So here's your Sunday afternoon, 4:30 p.m. This is just before sunset. I know we'll all be eyes on our TVs watching the Seahawks. We see some cloud cover increasing along the coast. But Puget Sound should stay nice, so we'll get a nice sunset on Sunday evening. Please take photos for me and send them my way. As we head into Monday morning, a couple light showers move in, mostly down to the south and along the coast. I don't expect any of it to hit Puget Sound early Monday morning, but then we get this convergent zone that sets up on Monday afternoon. I want to actually backpedal it to about 1 p.m. So this is Monday, 1 p.m. You can see that convergent zone. Looks like it'll stay north of Seattle, closer to Everett and Snohomish County, right around kind of Woodinville. You know that you know the area. If you're in that zone, you know you always get stuck in that convergence zone. So obviously SeaTac is south of Seattle. I don't expect that rain to hit the gauge on Monday, so it does look like Monday will be another technically dry day when we look at SeaTac as our official metric. But now let's take a step forward beyond that. We're switching to our low resolution model. We don't have our high resolution through Wednesday quite yet, but this shows a good indication of general trends. This is Tuesday afternoon, so we will see mostly dry conditions on Tuesday. The sun could peek out, but look at Wednesday. This is by Wednesday evening. It's kind of a weak atmospheric river moves in. And that is going to bring some increasing rain chances, it looks like, as early as Wednesday, increasing into Wednesday evening. Then we see more rain moving in, another push for Thursday evening, and that continues into Friday as well. So it does look like we'll get some precipitation back in the forecast. However, snow levels are not dropping necessarily. This is on the warmer side. It's coming more from the south and not the northwest, which we like to see, those cold storms coming from the Gulf of Alaska. This is not necessarily the case here. So snow levels will drop as low as 2,000 feet on Monday, but obviously, like I showed you, we don't have that precipitation, just that little bit of convergence zone. Maybe an inch or two is picked up at Stevens. That's it at best. As we head into the better chance for precipitation moving in Wednesday into the end of the week, that's when we see our snow levels actually increasing. So it does not look like we have a good chance of seeing snow at this point for Snoqualmie Pass, especially as we know is at 3,000 feet. Stevens Pass at 4,000 feet. Okay, Wednesday looks like our best chance of some snow at Stevens, but then we'll see those snow levels increasing into the end of the week. So we'll obviously keep an eye on that, fine tune it as it gets a little bit closer. Because models are in disagreement at this point still, it will become more refined and clearer as we get closer to this event. So give us another day or two and we'll have a better indication of what is going to happen. Let's talk about drought though, especially in terms of snowpack. So this is our latest map of snow water equivalent and percentage of normal, where we should be for this time of the year. all of those red areas are less than 50% of normal. So yes, across the board, we are seeing significantly dry conditions. We've seen rain coming in, like earlier in the month, we did see rain moving in. In December, we saw rain, but it all fell as rain. We're not seeing enough of our snowpack moving in. So that's one of the problems that we've seen time and time again this winter, is that any precipitation is falling on the warmer side. Our snowpack is just struggling right now. So hopefully things change as we head into the end of this upcoming week, because yes, precipitation is here, but look at that warm up. Look at those temperatures. This is obviously for the lowlands, but in the lowlands, we're looking at 20 in the morning tomorrow, and then all the way into the 40s. We will replace our daytime highs with our overnight lows. So our overnight lows are going to be in the 40s as opposed to our daytime highs. And then our highs will warm back into the 50s. So all that to say, rain chances are back in the forecast. That's definitely something that we want to see at this point. We need to get it, at least rain. I'd rather have rain and no mountain snow than nothing at all, because that at least fills a little bit of our reservoirs a little bit. But we'll keep an eye on that, all that to say. But of course, Sunday, Seahawks Sunday, go Seahawks. All eyes are going to be on the 12, or all 12's eyes will be on the Seahawks for Sunday. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll keep an eye on these rain chances. We'll keep an eye on that record. We're right on the cusp of breaking that record, so we'll see if that comes to fruition. But of course, stay with the King 5 Weather Team as we bring you the very latest.